We are out here to get Obama supporters psyched up and to get people lined up for this weekend to do some voter registration around campus. We're just about to watch Barack Obama deliver what most people think is going to be an absolutely amazing speech, and I'm very much looking forward to it.
I'm out here tonight because I've been involved in the campaign since the middle of the summer, and tonight's a huge night for us with the campaign. I welcome, any challenge. I think that really the Obama campaign in Athens is really becoming an unstoppable force, and that we are definitely going to deliver at least this county and this school in November.
I'm hoping to be inspired to keep going to keep pushing the next few months. I'm hoping for my beliefs to be confirmed that he is the best choice in a presidential nominee. I volunteered because I feel that this is such a pivotal moment. We're at a crossroads as far as American politics are concerned, and this is really just the beginning as far as where we need to take this country, and Barack's the perfect starting point.
Can you help me out next week?
Yes.
Can you?
Yeah.
Have you signed up to do it?
No.
Will you?
There's not a form for next week. I will.
I got a form for next week.
Okay.
I just need your name and your phone number. And I am going to call you next week.
Okay, perfect.
You look at the rural counties in Georgia where there's 2-to-1 votes, maybe 1,000 people come out for elections. You have a college campus where you can have thousands of youth votes. Certainly those votes can win an election. We plan to allow them to win this election here in Georgia. We do registration drives. Doesn't matter who you vote for. We'd like you to vote for Obama, but just getting involved in the process is really important. Knowing the issues, knowing that your voice counts.
I'm hoping to hear how, an American story, his story, our story, how we are going to change, how this, finally things are going to be done in our government, and that he is the right candidate.
I accept your nomination for presidency of the United States. We meet at one of those defining moments, a moment when our nation is at war, our economy is in turmoil, and the American promise has been threatened once more. America, we are better than these last 8 years. We are a better country than this. Tonight I say to the people of America, to Democrats and Republicans and independents across this great land, enough. For 18 long months, you have stood up one by one and said enough to the politics of the past. You understand that in this election, the greatest risk we can take is to try the same old politics with the same old players and expect a different result. Now is not the time for small plans. Now is the time to finally meet our moral obligation to provide every child a world-class education, because it will take nothing less to compete in the global economy. Now is the time to finally keep the promise of affordable, accessible health care for every single American. Now is the time to change our bankruptcy laws so that your pensions are protected ahead of CEO bonuses, and the time to protect Social Security for future generations. And now is the time to keep the promise of equal pay for an equal day's work, because I want my daughters to have the exact same opportunities as your sons. We are here because we love this country too much to let the next 4 years look just like the last 8. Cut taxes for 95% of all working families. Because in an economy like this, the last thing we should do is raise taxes on the middle class. What the naysayers don't understand is that this election has never been about me. It's about you. That at defining moments like this one, the change we need doesn't come from Washington. Change comes to Washington. America, this is one of those moments. I believe that as hard as it will be, the change we need is coming. America, our work will not be easy. The challenges we face require tough choices. And Democrats, as well as Republicans, will need to cast off the worn-out ideas and politics of the past.
Guys, that was a great speech we just heard, but really, all the emotions that we're feeling, all of the great feeling we have right now is going to go for naught if we don't move on that emotion and actually do something about it. And remember, stay fired up and ready to go. We're gonna do it November 4th. November 4th. We're gonna be celebrating because he's gonna be in office. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
He addressed everything. Oh my God, it was so amazing. I'm so pumped up. I was a Hillary fan, but definitely Obama now.
He did a fantastic job. He really addressed the concerns of the average American and pointed out why Republicans are not the solution to America's problems.
That was really inspirational. I was a Hillary supporter, but now I'm for Obama. I actually just signed up to volunteer for 8 events. I'm going to go to everything I can possibly go to, possibly persuade everyone in Georgia to vote Obama. Holy cow, Obama!
He, like I said, is the one person that can help our country the most, and whatever I can do to help, is what I'm trying to do.
Our minds tell us that 47 million people need health care. Our minds tell us that there's millions of young kids that aren't getting the quality of education that they need. It's telling us that women aren't getting the same pay as men, which they deserve to get. But Barack Obama has the ability to make America feel like we need to do something about that.
All right. We just had a great time in here. I think there was well upwards of 100, maybe even near 200 people cramped into that little upstairs bar space. They just all watched Barack Obama give a phenomenal speech accepting the nomination for the Democratic Party for the United States presidency, which we're all extremely ecstatic about. We got a ton of volunteer signups out of that, and we're gung-ho and ready to turn Georgia blue.